Biggest takeaway from Jimmy Garoppolo's recent interview. He's been all over the place. Couldn't hear from him. Now he's here saying, man, I am uniquely equipped to develop Trey Lance because Tom Brady showed me the ropes, and I'm just going to really make sure this guy is great and puts me out of a job. I'm just that good of a guy. What is your takeaway of Jimmy's recent interviews?
Well, I'm going to say it's impressive on two fronts. One, for the leadership and just showing he's a consummate pro. Being the first one to call Lance, as much as we dog on Jimmy, the way that he's handled this situation honestly couldn't be any better. And the other reason it's impressive is because this franchise, even in turmoil, is so lockstep. You have Shanahan coming out and correcting everything he said. Hey, listen, Jimmy's our guy. Lance isn't ready. You have Lynch echoing those sentiments. Then you have the owner in York coming out saying, listen, Jimmy could be our guy for 2 years. And then Jimmy comes out and says, hey, you know what? I'm just here to compete. I feel like it's my team. Every single one of them line up. It's impressive. It's absolutely impressive. But I don't know. I don't feel like he could have handled it any better. So praise to you, Jimmy. Hats off to you. But at the end of the day, none of it really matters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just cynical. All of a sudden he wants to speak publicly. So I'm like, okay, why? I'm not going around scheduling press conferences for myself. So why do you want to speak publicly right now? What are you trying to show? Like, you're trying to make yourself look good to the rest of the league. You're trying to get the hell out of here. So what he's saying is, oh man, I'm a team player. I love being with the 49ers. Like, they just drafted my replacement. I don't have hard feelings about it. Why would I? This is a business. I mean, Trey Lance is my brother. I love this guy. Like, no, I'm going to say all the right things and get the hell out of here, because the more I say the right things, the faster I escape. Right?
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. It's very possible. You know what's funny to me?
Hey, teams, I'm a pro. Please get me out of here. I'm a pro. Yeah.
What's funny to me is every time they have these interview circuits, they always tie it to like a brand or something they're promoting. And like, that's their excuse, is like, well, I'm out here on behalf of XYZ, buy this product, donate to this product. I think it's a great thing, but really you're out there to get your stuff out. So let's be realistic.
Yeah, absolutely. If Watson resolves his suit soon or during the summer, all 22 of them, would you trade Lance and Jimmy straight up for him?
Nope.
Would you? No. Would you trade Lance and Jimmy straight up for Aaron Rodgers?
No. Now, here's what I will say. If it was before the draft and I had an option of taking Lance and taking Aaron Rodgers or trading for Aaron Rodgers, I would have traded for Aaron Rodgers. There's no question about it. But now that you've already got Lance in the building, if you do that, talk about looking wishy-washy. You've already got everybody coming out and saying, well, Mac Jones was the guy. Yeah. It wasn't Lance. I don't buy it. Blah, blah, blah. Now you trade the guy that you just drafted that you've loved since January. No, that makes you look so lost as an organization. Absolutely cannot happen at this point. It's too late.
Pat says, Grant, when are you going to do a national TV gig? You're already more talented than most guys. Or are you wanting to stay close to Pops? Thank you. I swear I didn't pay this guy to do this. I don't know. I'm really not.
I'm looking it up right now.
Look, I like my job. If ESPN wants to hit me up and pay me $1 million, yeah, I'll do it. But I'm really happy. I get to live in the Bay. I get to do everything I want. I'm super happy. I don't feel like I need to be calling all these people and be like getting to the next step. I feel like I'm here. I don't know. I hear you though. If they hit me up, I'll be like, yeah, probably.
Here's what's funny. And I know that people are trying to be very respectful when they say those things. But I think where media is going, and you look at national media, even they've gone to strictly Zoom calls, right? That's most of their business in today's era, today's game with COVID, what have you. You can write your own path, be your own boss, do your own thing, and do it the way that you want to do it with no bumps in the road. You don't have to answer to anybody. Quite frankly, if you can get big enough to be your own content creator forever, that's the way to do it.
That's what I think. And it's like, yeah, I guess the validation of being hired by ESPN would be amazing. I'm not saying it wouldn't. ESPN, if you're hitting hey, holler. I'm just saying, like, this life I got right now, I can't complain. I love it. So if this is the best that I get to, as Jews would say on Passover, Dayenu. That was enough. I heard Kyle watching this. I'm alive. Yeah, me too, man. He's never going to live that down. That was one of the most awkward gaffes. It's like, how did you think that was going to sound?
Yeah.
You said it, man. Love it, though. You really took a mighty cut at it.
I tried to read a lot of body language as well from Garoppolo, and he wasn't doing the sleeve tugs like he always does. You know how he's always just nervously.
Yeah, like leave him alone, dude. Stop.
Yeah, he wasn't doing any of that. He seemed very, very confident in what he was saying. And, so like I said, consummate pro.
Mark says, how you guys feel about Hufanga steal the draft, in my opinion? Yeah, we love him. Definitely don't go back about 20 minutes when we were talking about the worst picks from this. Don't check out that. We both thought he was fantastic. A lot of upside. Thank you for the donation. No, I was forced to pick my worst pick of the draft, and I picked him just because I like all the picks and he has injuries. It was a cop-out pick. Yeah, we like him. Talano, if you're watching, you're the best around. Raymond, what's up, Raymond? Nah, Grant, this is the new way, and you were perfecting it. Props. That's how I feel. Yep. I think so.
Yep.
I think so. Hold on. I missed it. David says, do we really need a top slot receiver? Juice and Dwelly should get more targets instead. Focus on good free agency B. Yeah, Dwelly time. Can we get him like 35 catches next year? Can we get him some targets in the red zone? Do I have to start a petition? What do I got to do?
It's Dwelly time.
25. Yeah, that's right. All right. Last
I don't think, listen, to answer his question too, I don't think it's a pressing need. Okay. I'm going to say that. But if there is one spot that we're weak, it's definitely that slot receiver spot. And we can almost bank that Deebo's going to miss a few games at this point. It just is what it is. So we need some good players at those positions.
No question. Do you think if Brandon Ayuk outperforms Deebo, he is for sure the number one, or Niners are that ignorant to keep Deebo as number one because of his aggressiveness?
So I think Ayuk is a number one receiver.
Yeah.
I think Deebo's the number one weapon, if that makes sense.
Plus, I think Kyle looks at him as like situations and like place on the field. Like they don't use Deebo in the red zone at all. So
unless it's an end around.
Yeah. Ayuk took Kendrick Bourne's targets in the red zone. Like Ayuk is definitely the number one receiver. And yes, Deebo is the number one weapon, but that's kind of because Jimmy can't throw the ball more than 5 yards to the field.
True. Very, very true.
So, yeah, no, Ayuk, I think if Trey Lance becomes the quarterback he's supposed to be, then Ayuk is you're going to see more and more of that because he has more potential than Deebo.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just as a pure receiver, sky's the limit for this kid. I really believe that.
Absolutely. I mean, just the wingspan is a big deal. It's always going to limit Deebo. Sam, he's got these little tiny arms, and Ayuk has like double the size.